Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on a no makeup look, if that makes sense. I'm going to be doing a makeup routine with no foundation. So I am going to be putting on concealer, powder, bronzer, but no foundation. So I think this is just a perfect makeup look if you're running out the door and your skin is kind of having a good day. My skin is not having a good day, but we're still going to work through it. Everyone has flaws in their skin and sometimes I just don't feel like hiding my flaws. So that is what tutorial I am doing for you today. I really actually like the way this makeup look makes your skin look and feel. I've been using it really quite a bit over the summer. It just really helps, like especially when you go out and if it's kind of warm and stuff, you don't feel that nervous about going out in your makeup because you don't have the foundation on, so everything doesn't get kind of muddy and wet, if that makes sense, with like the heat and stuff. So it does work. So I'm just going to get straight into it and show you how I recreated this no foundation makeup look. The first thing I'm going to be using is this Makeup Revolution strobe cream. This is the most amazing strobe cream I've ever used. It's brilliant. A little goes a very long way. So I'm just going to kind of prime my face using a wee tiny bit of this, and I'm just going to kind of put it into the areas of my face that kind of need a little highlight. So the tops of the cheekbones and stuff, tops of the eyebrows, the middle of the forehead, chin. And whenever my concealer and stuff is on, I am going to put on a bit more of that on the tops of my cheekbones. But look already at the how dewy my skin looks. Look at the kind of dewiness of it all, which is brilliant. That's what we want. I'm actually just going to pop on a hairband because my hair is annoying me and I've got lovely cat ears. We're all winning. So for concealer, I'm just going to be going in with the Essence Stay All Day 16-hour concealer, and I'm just going to pop that where I normally would put my concealer. So under my eyes, round my nose, and then to cover up a few imperfections. But because it's kind of like a no foundation day, I don't really care that much about imperfections. So yeah, and I'm just going to put 3 lines over my cheeks to kind of cover up the redness a wee bit. Then I'm going to go in with a pointed kind of kabuki brush, blend out all that concealer. And then to set that, you see what that does is just kind of evens out my skin tone. And yeah, I don't like using a concealer with too much coverage on this particular makeup look, because I feel like if you have too much coverage and you can't see your skin here, then it doesn't really make sense, because all your skin here is covered and then all of a sudden you have all this skin down here, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't really like having that much of a high coverage concealer. So you can still see the freckles under my eyes, you can still see a tiny bit of discoloration, but it looks a lot more natural, if that makes sense. And my cheeks obviously have just evened out in colour. So now to set that, I'm just going to take a translucent powder and just put a wee tiny bit over anywhere that has concealer on it. I don't want to take a whole lot because I don't want to make it obvious that I've got powder on my face, if that makes sense. Now I am going to take some bronzer. and I am going to put a tiny bit of bronzer on the outer parts of my face just to add in some warmth and make it look like you have naturally warm skin. I am just going to take a tiny bit of bronzer just to warm up the outer portion of the skin, and not warm it up obvious, like to an obvious extent, just to make sure that there's a wee bit of depth, kind of, if that makes sense. And you probably won't even be able to see this, but it just gives a little extra something to the skin, I think. I'm going to add actually a wee tiny bit of this bronzer onto the eyes. Just a wee tiny bit. Just gives a little bit of depth to the eyes with nothing really being there. Now we are going to go back in with this strobe cream. And I'm just going to pop this on the top of the cheekbones just to give a little glow. And I'm going to bring it up as well. I just dab it with my finger to blend it out. And bring it upwards in like a V. So it just gives a really nice glow to the face. Yes, I did set with powder and go back in with that highlighter. People in the makeup industry say that you can't put creams over powders, but like drag queens do it all the time and their makeup is phenomenal. So I don't really listen to that rule, and I put creams over powders all the time. So yeah, I just think over powder it just makes the highlight pop so much. For brows, I am going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Ultra Brow Palette in medium to dark. It has a really nice gel kind of, what would you call this? Yeah, like gel, and it has a powder as well, which I always use. So yeah, if you live in Ireland as well, you can get these products off Matte to Metallic. They are the brand ambassadors for Makeup Revolution in Ireland, and they're amazing girls. I was at their masterclass lately and they're really nice. They are so nice. So yeah, you can get your products off them, and they're actually in chemists as well, which is really good. Makeup Revolution products are in chemists, not Matte to Metallic. So I just want to fill in these brows as lightly as I can to make them look a wee bit natural, but not really natural, if that makes sense. So see the difference? It just adds a little bit of something extra to the face. I don't know what it is. I don't know, because I, like, whenever I started getting into makeup, I only started filling in my brows and stuff, but I never actually realised how important it actually is. So see now what I did there? I made a massive mistake. I'm not wearing my glasses and I can't really see that well, so that is what happens. So the brows just give something extra to the face, and it still looks really natural, but with just a tiny bit of definition. Now I'm going to go in with Collection Brow Gel, and it's clear, and I'm just going to put them down and set them into place. And I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm actually going to go in with brown mascara today. This is the Maybelline Define-A-Lash mascara, obviously in the brown shade. I'm not even going to curl my lashes. I am going to finish with a tiny bit of gloss. I'm going to be using the Benefit HOOLA lip gloss. It's just like a wee tester, and I'm literally going to pop the tiniest bit on, and that is the look finished. So yeah, it's just a really simple, natural summer makeup look, but you still have that glow, and you still have that kind of warmth, but it's just not as recognizable. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out so much. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.